Let's take a look at this from the late great outlaw journalist Hunter S. Thompson, written 4 election cycles ago. Quote, "The only true blood sport in this country is high-end politics. When you start lusting after the White House, the joke is over. These people are real gamblers, and there's nothing they won't do to win. After all, who wants to leave the outcome to hanging chads, Supreme Court 5-4 party line decisions, politically speaking?"
And now, Politically Speaking with Gene Cubison.
Our first order of business today is a subject all too many of us have all too little knowledge about.
I am a civil engineer. I am an American Muslim. My name is Kerem Ilhams. I lived in this country for 37 years.
Should he and nearly 3 million other American Muslims be in a federal database? Should, as presidential candidate Donald Trump advocates, Syrian refugees be barred from traveling here before a comprehensive screening process is enacted? Is the U.S. at war with Islam, as ISIS claims? Hot-button divisive issues in this election year. And here with us today is Pastor Daniel Messiah. In the early 1980s, he formed the first Arabic church here in San Diego. He teaches a course called Understanding Islam, Faith and Culture. And thanks for joining us today, Pastor.
Thank you, Gene.
This is your book, Traitor. And as for your imprisonment, did that include acts of torture?
Yes, they tortured me and they put me 3 days in the secret police building filled with water, no bed, no cover, 1 meal a day. I'm not allowed to even take a shower. I can't brush my teeth, you know.
Did they try to re-educate you?
They tried twice, but
Brainwash?
Brainwash, and I stand firm because the truth is clear. You know, Jesus is the way, the truth, and life.
How did you get sprung?
My brother is a judge in the army, and my uncle at that time was the general of the Egyptian army in 1979.
So you had some pull.
Yeah. And when they heard about what the secret police did to me, they started putting pressure on the government and the secret police, and they released me after 8 months.
What do you know? Political influence. Wow, I guess that is global, wouldn't you say? A lot of Americans fear Islam as a religion of violence, infused with teachings from the Quran that a lot of people are quoting as gospel, but you're telling me that is not true. Those are misconceptions, or at least taken out of context.
I believe, and all Muslim scholars believe, the Quran verses is encouraging Muslim to kill Christian and Jew. And for example, in Quran chapter 9, verse 29, and in Quran chapter 9, verse 5, all Muslim familiar with those verses. It encouraged Muslim to kill Christian and Jew if they didn't submit to Islam.
Now that is happening.
Exactly. Yeah, and we need to distinguish between two kinds of Muslim. Most of the Muslim around the world, like 90% of them, they are peaceful. They are nice, like me and you. But 10% is the ones really they following the Quran.
How is it they become radicalized?
If they follow the Quran.
Okay.
You know, it's like a Christian person, when he follows the Bible, he became more peaceful, loving. You know, if any Muslim starts studying the Quran and try to please Allah and Islam, will be an ISIS immediately.
Well, what is the message that is so appealing to American youth, Muslim youth, who are taking the more radical path to jihad?
You know, I think the lack of attraction to our youth here and in Middle East, Muslim community encouraging youth, they're giving them a goal, they're giving them something to die for. In our culture here in America, you know, everything is easy, you know, there is no goal, there is no vision. And I think they're recruiting those youth by telling them, you know, we will take over the whole world, you know, we'll submit America to Islam, we'll destroy Israel, you know. That's the goal.
It is a magnetic pull. Your thoughts, sir, on, well, let's just say Donald Trump's comments regarding a database for American Muslims here and a halt on Syrian refugees until some sort of comprehensive way can be established of screening them?
I believe it's very hard to do that, but remember, there is a saying in the whole world, it's saying, if anything went wrong, we will come to America. And most of refugees today and most of the Muslim coming here, they seeking peace, new life in America. And we're talking about a very small percentage of Muslim, they really have an agenda, especially the leader. The leader of Muslim here in America, they try to infiltrate every level in the government, and they try to take control inside and outside.
And Pastor Messiah, we're going to have you back to further our understanding of Islam. Our time is running out here, but thanks for being with us here today once again.